Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. Welcome back and thank you for choosing me again to hang out with while I plan. Today is going to be setting up for February. In my wellness planner, I do have the Skinny Classic by Happy Planner, and at the end of the month there is a blank page before going into February, the divider, the monthly page, and then this running list of dates. What I like to do is I like to put quotes on the blank page to get me started for February. And then I decorate this February monthly a little bit, and then over here I don't add much decoration to it. I record my daily steps on here, and every day that they are over 10,000 steps I do highlight them. So I don't add a lot of decoration to this side. I will write on here daily goal, 10,000 steps, step tracker, but that's it. So I'm going to set this aside. The main focus today is going to be decorating this side of the monthly, and then I will come back and show you what quotes I have decided to put for the month of February. And typically I will write those down in colored ink. So I'll show you what ink or what pen I decide to use for that. So today I have a couple of small shops. These are leftovers from last year. I have Blissful Jade designs, the Love Deco from last year. Super cute. I like these because they're small enough that I can use in the mini classic. And then I do have some quotes here by Katelyn Plans. So let's get started. Oh, and I do have some washi tape. I ordered this off of Amazon, and it's just some script on there. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some script down to the bottom of this page. I think it's going to go nicely because of the love letters down here at the bottom. It will fit in beautifully. And this is rather wide washi tape also, so I do want it to cover a large chunk, and then we will just decorate on top. And I'm not sure how you like to do it, but for me, I like to put it in the direction that script would normally happen, so I'm going to have it going horizontally. If I had other script that was vertically, I would put it vertically, but I don't like the way that looks. So I want to put it kind of wonky. And I think that before I lay that down all the way, I am going to white out. Let me find my whiteout. Oh, here it is right in front of me. Okay. So let's move this cat hair and begin. Okay. How are you guys feeling for Valentine's? Are you ready? I feel like it got here pretty quickly. I think I said in a different video how last year in January, or the month of January last year, was very long. Like it felt like it lasted 1,000 days. This month though feels like it wasn't like super quick, but it was a normal amount of days. Does that make sense? Like it didn't feel like it took terribly long. It didn't feel like it sped by or took its time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm just going to use my scissors and cut this excess off. We'll save it in case I want to add it somewhere else. And it is pretty small. And where we're decorating is it's not that large either, so we might be able to reuse it. All right, this is not going to be perfect by any means. Maybe I should use my craft knife to cut this. All right, I'm going to use, I don't have a mat out, so I'm going to use this paper cutter that I have here as like a little guard so that I can cut this off. Hopefully that works okay. Yeah, I did all right. It's not perfect, but did the job, got the job done. Okay. So how does this look? Yes, I like it. All right, now before we move on to the next part, I am going to punch this. Or else I will forget. Okay. Let's see, do I need to do any cleanup on that? No. Yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, now, let's see. What are we going to put here? Now, I do have these love notes, which is the whole reason I'm using this script. So let's put this down right there. I want to use some of these smaller elements. Let me grab my tweezers to put around here. And maybe we can use it to jazz up the top. Do we like that idea? I kind of do. I was just thinking that I wanted to decoratively date the top, so let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Okay, let's set this back down. All right, I want this to go down fairly straight. Okay, I like that. Let's cut this little extra piece off. Nope, a little crooked. There we go. Okay, I like that. Let me grab the February monthly. Okay, I have Kell of a Plan, Dated Basics, Volume 4. Let's see if we have anything that's going to go. We could use black at the top. We have red, but it seems like it's more of an orangey red. It doesn't really go. So let's use red, or I'm sorry, black. And I think we are going to use, let's use this one. Right across the top. Like so. And we'll add these little heart handles. And let's add these little hearts to the top. Okay. I like this little box of chocolates. So cute. I think I'm gonna hide where it says priorities. Hold on, hold on. Is it going to look funny if I put it this direction? I think I'm good with that. Okay. We'll put that there. And down here, I want to add these balloons. Or do I want to add this? Let's add the Ferris wheel. We're going to add the Ferris wheel down here. We're going to have to repunch. That's okay. I'm going to add that. I'm liking the way it's starting out. Now hopefully my vision will translate. Okay. There's that. I'm going to add these balloons right here. Those roses. And here, let's put some champagne. Okay. I am going to white out this important. And let's look at these quotes. What do I want to put? We could put Be Mine. Right across here. And now let's add some of these elements down here. I do want to add some of these little hearts around where it says Be Mine. Uh-oh. All right, what are some of your favorite small shops? Do you have any that you would recommend? I mean, there's probably a lot. I just haven't used a whole lot of shops. Not because I don't want to, just because I maybe haven't heard of it. I do use Planner Kate stickers, Blissful Jade designs. I have some here. Katelyn plans. I've used some of hers. What's it called? Hello Petite Paper, I think, is the name of another shop that I've used. I'm trying to think if there's some other ones. Oh, JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. I know I've used that one for sure. I've used Pleasantly Planned, although she has changed her name, and so now she is Gracefully Broken, or So Gracefully Broken, something like that. And I haven't bought from her since she's changed her name. She has really cute stickers too. I'm trying to think of who else. I know that there's others that I'm forgetting at the moment. There's just so many out there. Oh, Planet Darby. I've bought from her. I just haven't used any in my planners. So I had the files, I downloaded them, I printed them back in 2024 with the intent of using them in 2025. Once we moved and we arrived in Japan, we got all of our stuff, I couldn't find the printed stickers to cut out myself, and I didn't know how to use my Cricut well enough to reprint and cut using the files that I bought. So I still haven't used them. There we go. And that's on me. I really need to be better about using my Cricut and figuring out how to do that. I have a piece of sticker on my fingertip there. Okay. I know I have a quote here, but I want to add another quote here. And I'm thinking about using one of these light pink ones that are more vertical. And I think I'm going to use this one right here. And I hope it's not too much, considering I have one there already. And the hearts. I might have to cut the hearts out. Yeah. Because I already have a lot of hearts there, and these hearts look different than the hearts that are already there. I'm not sure what kind of paper this is. It's very thin. It's almost, I want to say like a vellum, but it's, I don't know that it's necessarily a vellum. Okay, let's cut these hearts off also. I want to cut them out, not tear them out. There we go. Here's my page. Okay. Using my tweezer. Oh, let me move that sticker piece off. Okay. We might have to move these other hearts down here. Not a big deal. All right, I know that pink might be a little hard to read, but it's going to be okay. All right, I think that is all the decorating that I'm going to do. I'll save these little ones And maybe I'll pop them in and around the quotes whenever I fill out this page. And I'm going to fill this out and then I will pop back on and show you the quotes that I chose. Okay, and we are back. So here are my quotes. I did end up using the rest of the heart stickers to decorate around there. And the quotes that I used are, in February, there is everything to hope for and nothing to regret. February is the border between winter and spring. Let February be the month you conquer your doubts and chase your dreams. Though February is short, it is filled with lots of love and sweet surprises. While it is February, one can taste the full joys of anticipation. Spring stands at the gate with her finger on the latch. And I used this pen. It is the Pentel Energel, the 0.7 millimeter tip. And yeah, it writes really well. The red matches beautifully. So that is what we have here. And just to recap, we did use this script washi that I got off of Amazon. We used Blissful Jade Designs for the Deco and Katelyn Plans for the quotes. And the date up at the top, we used Katelyn Plan Dated Basics Volume 4. And that is everything. On this page right here, I'm just going to write step tracker and daily goal 10,000 steps off to the side. So let us pop it back into the disc on the planner. I will have, let's see, there we go. Remove my marker. Like that. And then February. And this right here, I'm gonna go ahead and write this at the top. Like that. There we go. I don't know if you could notice how smooth this pen writes. I really like it. Okay, and that is everything back on the discs. And I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today while we got this all decorated, ready to go for February with our Valentine theme. And I hope that you will join me again on my next video. Thank you so much, and that'll be it for today. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.